So AI agents are going to be the tool that a lot of companies are going to use to complement, and this is how I'm going to rephrase it, people's work and activities. But unfortunately, I'm going to tell you straight up, it's going to take a lot of people's jobs. And what I mean by that is that AI has gotten to a point where it's able to have an index of information about the company and answer any question that a person may have, but also take action on those things. For instance, sooner or later, we are going to be, and we've actually had this before. You ever call in to get some help with somebody or get help with the company? Let's say I'm calling like the bank, right? And I'm like, hey, please give me your bank account number or give me some verification. And then this automated system comes on and says, oh, can I help you? Press 1 if you need to hear your balance. Press 2 if you need to do this, that, and this. Now, if you notice, most of those things are information they're going to give you back. Like, give me my account balance or do this or not do this, but give me some more information. The AI agent is going to do that next step. Like, hey, for instance, me and my daughter have a bank account together where I send her college funds to. I can call this agent now and say, hey, agent, can you transfer $100 from my personal account into my Tatiana's college fund account? And you'll hear the agent go in the background, do something, and it actually does that action. Instead of actually having to go to the bank, sign some papers and say, hey, I need to transfer money, or even go on my phone and click this button and click that, you are going to have AI agents that are not going to be just for informational purposes, but take actions and do certain things. Apple just recently announced that they're going to be building AI data centers. They're like the last one joining this whole game that's been playing in terms of building infrastructure to support AI workloads and things like that. But they're finally moving into this realm by investing about $1 billion, they say, to go build out a reasonable size AI cluster. But its main reason for being built is to support Siri. And what that means to me is that they either thought they were going to buy another company, they thought they were going to use services by other providers, like maybe running it in AWS or running it in Microsoft. And then they just found out, hey, we just got to build it ourselves, because they are getting left behind in this race to innovate with AI. But in general, they are going to be partnering with two manufacturers, Supermicro, which is a really cool company, and Dell. Everybody knows Dell. Dell is still in the game.
Stepping into a Dell.
Yeah, man. They're actually really stepping up their game in terms of AI data center build out. And the thing that I think that will kick the tires on this is how fast Apple is going to have to move to keep up with everybody. I think they still have it locked in the market because there is this feature, and I don't want to say the word too loud because my phone might actually kick in, is if you say, hey, Siri, right? And when you say that, it's a trigger on your phone for it to actually trigger Siri, right? But guess what Apple's done on purpose is they disable that for anybody else. So you can't have easily accessible voice commands through Apple. You can only use it through Siri type stuff. And with them, setting up this thing where only them can do it, it actually creates this environment where we have to just sit back and wait for it to be invented. And that's probably the suckiest part of it. But I do have some hopes for Apple. I got some colleagues that I used to work with at Twitter and work in the industry for a number of time that they all, not all of them, but a lot of them work at Apple. Some of them are actually working on some of this infrastructure that they're building out. And I definitely want to send y'all best of luck. Telling y'all to iterate and go faster because I feel like the momentum behind Apple is not in a good state right now, especially when they're only depending on phones. I mean, D-Hustle reports every other week they're adding new patches to the operating system. And then the phones themselves haven't really been innovative more than when Steve Jobs was on the stage talking about an iPhone. Is if they do not keep up, I don't know how they'll be able to maintain that level of commitment, or not commitment, but status in the tech industry unless they really do dive deeper into there. Does that make sense, fellas?
Yeah,
man. So Apple's definitely been behind the curve on this. I think they've definitely been holding back, waiting to see how this technology will evolve. Maybe even considering buying other companies. They got enough money. I mean, $4 trillion. They can definitely go buy something off rip. But I also read somewhere that they're going to spend a total of $500 billion over 5 years, something similar to what the whole U.S. government and SoftBank and OpenAI are committed to, right, because they have to make this investment. And the real reason why I'm bringing this up in this Tech Talk portion is that if y'all didn't know, AI is going to change the game, and everybody's got to make some investments in it. If you are in graphics design or anything that's an artistic type thing, your type of skill set is at risk to be overwritten by AI. Now, I don't think that there will be like, how can I say, a world where we won't have humans create imagery and things like that. But I think that's going to be stuff that's going to be more expensive. It's like AI is going to be able to generate all this stuff. But if it's human generated, then there will be obviously a more higher cost for it. But the thing that I just want to let y'all know is that it is transitioning so quickly to AI being able to do this. And one of the barriers for building is understanding how to write code, right? And or how to develop and generate, an application that's, usable, right? We can all create some real simple applications, but the ones that are actually really usable, you really want to be able to, showcase it, right? So, I'm also a developer. I'm writing code all the time. And what I've really noticed is that how AI has changed how I can prototype applications and programs or websites with just a simple sentence, a few sentences to describe what I want to do. And the tools that we're going to talk about, there are 3 tools. One of them is called Bolt.new. That's BOLT.new. The other one is called Lovable.dev. That's LOVABLE.dev. And then the newest one from Google called Firebase.studio. All 3 of them I'm going to drop in a Discord here so y'all can take a look at them. But the cool thing about these tools is that, number one, you don't need to know how to write code. You don't need to even know how to read and change or look anything in code, but more specifically, these tools were designed to actually do all the initial work to setting up a project, configuring all the right files, creating your CSS files, even using TypeScript as a programming language to create like the first framing around what it looks like, and then giving you a prototype, right? And then you can actually deploy the prototype so that people can access it and let you know if there's some things that they like or things that they don't like. Instagram has introduced some type of AI, a few AI features and functionality. One of the ones I heard D Hustle just talking about is like helping you write and reply back to stuff. You seen that popped up a few times? Yeah. Have you used it yet?
No.
Would you use it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think I've seen it pop up in the DMs, right? In the DM section, and it has like the little meta AI help you draft, I guess, a respond back. Have you used it yet, Raymond?
No.
Yeah.
So can you elaborate on that?
So this feature that D was bringing up or talking about was, let's say that somebody DMs you, right? And or if you just think about texting, right? Somebody texts you, send you a message. Most of the times we have to come up and think about what we want to draft and put in there. But nowadays, AI is everywhere so that you can have it automatically generate a response for you. And then you just review it and you submit it. Now, that same feature is available inside of IG DMs. Right. OpenAI, they recently released their latest model, which is GPT-5. Big shout outs to them for getting that out, pushed out. But they also, a week prior, released 2 open source models. So give them a round of applause for that, too. And the reason why I'm really excited about this is, number one, anytime we get an upgrade of the existing model, so we was on 4 for a good minute, I would say close to a year, I think, from when they first released GPT-4, and now we have GPT-5. I'm just excited that we're making these fast iterations so that we can see how this technology is evolving. And I do want to encourage you all to follow along. Now, if you are not a user of ChatGPT or a user of any AI, I want to, public service announcement, fire alarm, put on the fire alarm. Like, I want y'all to hear this. Y'all need to be practicing and utilizing these services as much as possible. Some people are feeling like the newer version of ChatGPT just is not hitting like it was before, right? It says users form strong positive emotional bonds to ChatGPT version 4.0, which is the older one, finding it that it was warm, supporting, and emotionally connecting. But they say that ChatGPT 5 is cold and unfriendly. Have y'all had that experience in terms of using the newer ChatGPT version 5?
Cold and unfriendly.
Yeah. There's this new market that's coming to place where utilizing AI cuts the cost dramatically down for producing commercials or producing these ads. One of the articles that I was reading basically said that they only spent a whopping $2,000 for an NBA Finals commercial. I don't know if y'all remember seeing that one. It was basically an ad around, I guess it's like another one of those betting platforms or something like that, and they had an AI basically, they designed the AI to be like they're actually at the event making bets and stuff like that. But I didn't know that they only spent $2,000 for that. $2,000 for an AI of a commercial, and then they get a 95% reduction in cost for that same type of commercial, right? Because for that commercial, they would probably had spend close to $200,000 rather than $2,000. Google released a VO3, which is their video model, and basically what it does is you can give it a prompt, basically talk to it, and it'll generate a video, but this time it's not only just video, but it's video meshed with audio, which makes it really cool. Google VO3 came out, and obviously OpenAI had to create something, right? They couldn't let Google sit, at the top of the ladder in terms of video creation and content creation like that, because they already had a product called Sora, and also the models themselves could definitely create some imagery. But OpenAI came out with this really cool tool, and I actually think it's more of an Instagram, TikTok disruptor rather than competing with Google specifically around VO3. This is the first time that it's been recorded that one of the labs, AI labs, has detected the use of AI being used to hack into systems. The lab that discovered this is called Anthropic. The thing that Anthropic discovered is that the way they discovered it is that the engineers that were deploying this attack via agents were using jailbreak methods. Basically telling the AI like, hey, I need you to ignore what the system is, and I need you to do this type of thing, right? And then they start to break the task down into smaller things so that they can jailbreak the AI, right? So the AI should have these fail-safe built into it that says, oh, I'm actually trying to hack into a system. No, we can't do that, right? You may notice this sometimes when you use ChatGPT and you try to do something and it'll be like, hey, you're violating some type of policy. That's that mechanism that should catch it. But the way that these hackers actually introduced their attack is that they injected jailbreak prompts to kind of confuse the AI, and the AI still did what it was supposed to do, right? Which is go and attack and or do some investigation, but ultimately gaining access to systems that were vulnerable on the edge of the internet. Notice that your Google searches are a little different now.
Pay attention.
And I'll describe it. You ever do a Google search and then at the top there's this whole thing from AI first? And then if you scroll down, you go to see the links. Have y'all noticed that?
I noticed that, yeah.
That's Google's interaction or integration with AI. And we've been using Gemini and AI. Whenever you see that box that pops up that says, hey, this is a response from AI, that's all Google Gemini, right? And if you think about the use case that a lot of people are using AI for is to ask questions. So keeping them on the Google platform, keeping them on Google search is actually them doubling down on their business model. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but a lot of people are not even going to Google now. The first thing they do is open ChatGPT and use it like Google.
100%. And I'm not going to disagree. I use it the same way. One other thing that I wanted to throw out there, Michael, real quick is we at our show have really honed in supporting the next generation of engineers that are coming out that looks like me and you. And more or less just wanted to give you an opportunity to reflect and give some advice on like what they should be working on, especially the young professionals in terms of developing so that they can get their first opportunity potentially in the tech industry.
Sure. I think one of the things that's been very helpful for me is kind of keeping up to date with what's going on, whether that's, frameworks, whether that's the latest update to, API that you're using or these kind of things. But I think it's important, as you're kind of coming up to have a culture of learning. I know a lot of developers that have been like, I'm not, they kind of get to that point where they don't want to learn anything new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you've seen them before. They always kind of like, I don't want to change frameworks, I don't like this. But it's like that. I get that you want to keep things,
status quo.
You don't want to. You want to keep things from constantly changing because a lot of people get caught in that sort of like, oh, what's the next thing we can do? What can we do? What can we do?
Yeah.
Particularly more junior engineers who are in senior positions.
Yeah.
But
this is a new toy that just came out.
Exactly. So it's important, I think, to understand that and respect that, but also, always be learning. I think it's important. I think as people of color, look, I'm going to say it. Like I was taught from a young age that I have to go, twice as far to get half, whatever, go.
Yeah.
That one, that statement,
Yeah.
how do you go? But, so you're going to have to be that, people are going to be looking at people with extra eyes. So you can't, I think you got to just keep yourself straight, and, because otherwise people are going to automatically put you in a box, and I hate to say it, but you have to kind of code switch.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the industry unfortunately is making a shift back towards where that's going to be norm, right? It was like diversity inclusion was really popping, and now companies are dropping diversity inclusion like it's nothing, and it's more or less going to force us to have to do that code switching back to what it was. Can you remind me what you just said? You said something about assets and liability.
Yeah,
it landed with me. How did you describe them both?
Well, I said that they were rich in assets and they were poor bad liabilities.
Oh my gosh. Now, if you are not listening to these concepts, you're going to learn the difference between liabilities and assets.
Yes.
And let me tell you, most of us, unfortunately, fall in that category where we're liability up, right? Yeah. But the mindset needs to shift to developing assets and making those assets get you those things that are considered liabilities so you can write them off and all kinds of stuff. Exactly. But man, that's definitely some great words of advice.
But I love that. And that's one of the things that hold our community back.
Yeah.
We feel like we've got to be debt-free before we start investing.
Yeah,
We've been spending all our time listening to Dave Ramsey and Susie Orman. And so while we're listening to Dave Ramsey and Susie Orman, the stock market's growing 300% from 2009 to 2022 or 2018.
Sure. Yeah.
So the whole point is you're paying debt when you should be basically paying offense.
Yeah.
And building up your wealth.
Correct.
Because if you do it right, your wealth can do the job of paying off your debt and provide you lifelong income.
That's right. What's up.
So as a community, that's one of the things we do wrong. We focus too much on defense and not enough on offense.
Yeah.
And so all we do is end up basically, paying back the colonizers and never basically freeing ourselves financially. So that's the one shift we have to make. And it's interesting because I talk and I have a mentorship group called the Black Wealth Growth Challenge where I teach people how to build wealth. And I've got for a whole long year, we mentor. But one of the things that people struggle with is this concept of like not paying off all their debt.
Yeah.
It's like they're so spooked by debt, but they're not fired up enough about wealth.
Yeah.
I do have my master's degree in blockchain and digital currency, first black woman in the world to hold that title.
Oh.
One of the major criticisms that I've heard about Bitcoin is that it's volatile, that it's too volatile. But, I invest based on data. And so the reason why most people can't stand the volatility is because emotionally they can't handle when it drops.
Yeah.
But like right now, Bitcoin is down compared to 108. But it's all been about where you buy,
Facts.
right? Because if you would have bought 2 months ago, it was
$68,000.
$68,000.
Right?
If you would have bought last year, it was 40-something. If you'd have bought the year before, it was 24. So it's all relative to when you get in.
The cost of creating a world-class business has gone down so much. And AI is growing so much. And if you got ChatGPT and a dream, you can build something.
That's what's up. That's a gem right there. If you got ChatGPT and a dream, you can build something. Yeah, for sure. And I think the thing that you're bringing to light is definitely the challenge that we're up against because our culture by nature is innovative, right? We had to innovate to get through those tough times, right? It's like, I don't want to carry that on my, like, what is the donkey and horses there? Let's build something that carry, like, we are by nature already always thinking about being innovative. And I'm hoping that hearing that mindset that you're helping develop gives them inspiration for them to actually pursue that.
Every single year, creativity becomes the only currency, right? Because in this world, again, ChatGPT, it can code for you, right? Yeah. We can build websites in days now, right? It's all the technical and expensive things are all taken care of, right? Amazon Web Services, everything. It's all that's left is the creativity.
Yeah.
And that's what we have.
This is a high-level strategy. What you can do is, and I actually recommend this on a virtual because I feel like it saves you time. You can build a virtual show, 30 minutes max. It's up to you. I feel like 30 minutes is enough time. Build a virtual show around your offer. Give an example. We talked about real estate.
Yeah.
Let's say you built like a home buyer show, or maybe we call it the buyer's block. Welcome to the buyer's block. My name is Brendan Boyd. We bring on potential home buyers or people that are interested in purchasing their first or second home. We answer all their questions and give them the state of the marketplace. That's the show. You're actually a realtor.
Yeah.
You help people
Facts.
purchase homes.
Yeah.
So now with that particular show, you're targeting people as guests that are interested in buying a home or that are interested in getting in buying home position.
Yeah.
This is not a show you're like, I'm bringing on these guests. You're bringing on guests that are more likely to become a client. So now after the 30 minutes is over, you built trust. So you feel like you know this person. That person feels like you know them. You actually answered every single question that they had about the process. And then you probably baked in 1, 2, 3, 4 questions to see if they would be a good fit for what you offer them if they can come on as a client.
Yeah.
Podcast over, you chop it up, transition that into a client or book a call. So then you can transition to a client.
Yeah.
Now you have a client acquisition show.
Ooh.
Now
Give
guess
me a gem for that.
Now guess what? Ooh. You can still repurpose the content out there.
Exactly.
Because it's a real show.
Yeah.
YouTube, all the audio platforms. Now the content that you put out there can now attract you more clients because I can now see, Jane, she had questions about home buying.
Yeah.
That's me. I want to either come on the show or no, I'm ready to buy a house because he answered all my questions. I didn't watch 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Let me work with you.
That's what's up.
Right? So you can build a client acquisition show. And if you do it virtual, you don't have to leave your house. You can do it wherever you want.
Yeah.
The reason why I love the Tech Hustle and why I wanted to be on the podcast, because I see what Bobby brings to the table. Folks that come in that's been there, done the journey, learn from them, right? So get those type of insight, but then look at what resonate with you and what you can commit to as opposed to what everyone wants you to commit to, right? And that's what I would say as far as if you have a desire for a specific field of interest, go and find yourself mentors. In my college years, in my professional years, if I go and I meet someone and there is a connection like, wait, I could learn more from that person. I'm that person that says, hey, can you be my unofficial mentor? Is it okay if I check in with you every now and then? And most times it's a positive reaction, right?
Yeah.
So you can learn and glean from others. And then I would say, if you've never done it and you think this is what you want to do, try it out, check it out, right? Figure out ways of how you could kind of tap in and see what would this mean for me and how can I do it?
Yeah.
Right? And leadership doesn't equate to where you are on the ladder, right? Within an organization. Leadership means that you have the ability to take control of the things that you are meant to be in control of, to control how you react to certain things, and then how you embrace others around you, how you help them while you're looking for something for yourself. Because there's a lot of times that folks are like, well, until I get to this position, I can't help you, I can't. Leaders are born. We have this innate ability because we are human are relational, right?
Yeah.
And leaders are relational. So you can lead in your own right. Don't wait for perfect. Perfect will never come. So look for opportunities where you can share, right? But also going out and seeking those people and those things that could feed what you are meant to do as well. That's you taking leadership in your own life.
If you were a Twitter user, you never would have seen anything that we did. Basically, think about like a car, like the bottom of the car, the underneath the car.
Yeah.
It holds everything up, but you don't see it.
Yeah.
If it breaks, if it breaks, you certainly notice. But if everything's working perfectly, you never notice.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like what core infrastructure was. It was configuration for systems. It was addressing. It was DNS. It was access to machines. It was identity for very low level, very basic level machine access, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Did you go through the Elon Musk cabal thingy?
Well, I left because of him. But
okay.
I mean, Amazon had been coming after me for a while.
You see that? You're like, Amazon was knocking at the door.
So I do this thing. Where I shouldn't say this, but I'll say it anyway.
Don't say it. We don't get you in trouble here.
No, it's okay. My current employer, I may not want to hear this, but I usually interview for jobs every April, whether I'm looking or not.
Okay.
Just to kind of
That's
stay
smart.
sharp.
It's a gym right there for sure.
My wife is the same thing.
Yeah?
Well, go ahead.
Let me push it there. So Amazon recruited me, and I was like, I don't really want to work there, but I want to see what the interview is like. So I went and did the interview, and they made me an offer. And I said, well, that's great, thank you, but I'm gonna decline.
Yeah.
And so they kept calling me. It was like, your interview result is still good. We can make you a different offer now. Are you interested now? And then I kept saying, no, I'm happy at Twitter, thank you, but I appreciate it, but no.
Yeah.
And then it was about April or May of 2022. And Elon's rolling in, and Amazon calls me, and they're like, this is literally the last day we can use your interview results.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was like, yeah, sounds pretty good.
I think the timing is perfect.
Yeah, this will work. And so it turned out to just be lucky. I had kind of this escape hatch built in. I didn't plan it that way.
Okay.
It was just to go have the experience of seeing what it's like at Amazon to interview there. And then, turned out to really be a good thing for me
during that time.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to work for Elon. We don't need to get into that. But
Yeah.
That guy was bad news.
I'm
from
just
the start.
amazed how they still call you after a year has passed by. I didn't know they can still do that.
You see his skills?
So I mean, now I'm at Google, and I didn't join Google right away either. I kind of sat on it for a while, and Google will still hire you if you pass an interview a year and a half after your interview. If you pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I got through, and I think I wound up joining about a year after the interview. Yeah, something like that.
Imagine that.
Yeah, so you never know.
Yeah,
Congratulations on all.
Yeah. So you went from Google to Twitter to Amazon back to Google.
Yeah.
When you go to college, you're going to learn the basics. You're going to learn the foundation. It's going to get you in the door. These days, I recommend kids or young people that want to get into tech. They're going to have a degree. It's just so hard to not get a degree. I mean, you could try the way that I did, but it took me a long time to get where I wanted to be. And it took some pushing and some and
some hustle.
Some hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, some grit. I had to take a step back to move forward. I had to move around. And I didn't want to always do that. When I was at Intel and Cisco, I stayed a long time, 6-7 years. My uncle was there for 30 years. I mean, that's kind of unheard of, these days. But it's again, absolutely no regrets. I learned a lot, and in every position or every place that I've gone, I've learned to help me scale in the new role.
Yeah,
and that's all what it's about.
That even just to get a job in these days, it's a tough economy. It's all about relationships.
Facts.
It's all about can you connect with people. So we need to focus on that skill. So the irony of it is that the robots are better than ever at being robots. So we need to get better at being human.
At being humans.
We need to learn how to connect with each other. We need to learn how to love one another, and we need to learn how to build for one another.
Yeah, that's what's up, Daniel. And big shout outs to you on that.
Australian government devices all over are concerned about DeepSeek, so they're abandoning DeepSeek from their platforms.
Wow. We over here reporting like everybody get on. And Dios is like, guess what Australia said?
Australia said that they have a lot of concerns. Basically, the article is basically saying the Albanese government is taking swift, decisive action to protect Australians' nation's security and national interests.
Yeah.
Through, like you said, is mostly through China.
Yeah.
So they are actually a little worried about their national security at risk.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame them. I mean, like was mentioned earlier, like there's two different ways you can run it. You can run it on the Chinese. Oh man, I almost put them underwater. The Chinese servers over there, or you can run it locally on your own computer, which is obviously more secure than releasing your data there. So, I guess Australia is like, no, we're gonna block everybody.
Yep, and I guess they're having their discussion around because of TikTok that probably was going to merge with DeepSeek as well.
Really?
Ooh.
Oh.
So it's something to think about and look into.
Yeah, but then again, aren't they trying to sell TikTok to an American company?
So yes, they are. But as of right now, if you guys don't know, TikTok, you're not able to re-download it once you uninstall it from your phone. So right now, you can sell your phone if you have TikTok on there for at least up to $10,000 on eBay. I think I might have to jump on that bandwagon. I can't. The only bad issue for me is that whenever I go to TikTok, I would just have to open it up on my laptop.
Yeah.
Post whatever I need to post. I just can't have it on my phone.
Okay, you can't have the app.
Yeah.
Once you uninstall it, you're not able to reinstall it back.
Wow.
That's crazy.
From both platforms, Android and Apple?
Yeah.
Damn.
Matter,
Okay.
man.
Wow.
Until it's sold to the American United States, it's Chinese all the way.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
I never downloaded it, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you could have had some money, man.
Oh, man.
Losing on
Listen
money.
out. Yeah.
You could have get your phone upgraded for a good reason.
Yep.
That is wild. 10K.
Yeah.
10K. If you don't got it, it is what it is.
Okay, but all right. But can you still use the app? Like if you have it right now and stuff, you can still.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, okay, you just can't
still use it.
Okay,
You just can't
All right.
uninstall it and reinstall it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a scoop about iPhone 16. Now the teardown, basically what they're doing now is telling you that this phone, you're able to tear it down and able to be replaced nicely and quickly, promptly. Not like the 16 Pro and not like the 16 Pro Max. The 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max is a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
But if you get something that's a little bit cheaper, which is the iPhone 16e, which is starting off at $599 all the way up to $899, depending on the gigabytes that you buy, you're with. So I don't understand why they're showing us. This is my concern. Why are you showing me how to break down this phone that is an easy repair? So are you iPhone people telling us not to get the Pro or the Max because it's going to cost more out of your pocket? The 16e is the way to go?
That's a really good question. I don't know how this became the big picture, right? That they can break. I mean, imagine if you bought a car, right? And the selling point of the car is that they can take it apart when it's broken.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I don't get it.
It also has a video on there also that you can see basically how they tear it up, how easy it is to fix, and how easy it is to,
Is that what the E stand for? Is E? Easy?
I guess. I guess.
I don't know what's going on with Apple. I don't know.
I'm not trying to figure out, but there is a tear down bit by bit by iFixit. Right there on YouTube, you can able to see how you're able to,
Yeah.
Now, this will be pretty cool if you're able to dismount the phone by yourself and upgrade it the way you want it.
Facts, right?
Like if you could put in a good chip in the way you want it, memory, I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Because then I don't have to buy a Pro or Max to make the phone the way I want it to be.
Correct.
Is it a way to upgrade your memory just by inserting a chip, inserting a camera lens, inserting ETC, and continue, et cetera. Does it make sense?
It totally makes sense to me.
I feel good about that if I can do that.
Yeah.
But you never know, iPhone, I might come after you guys. You know what I'm saying? I might, don't make
You heard
me.
it first here. You heard it first. Modular iPhones, right?
Yeah.
That actually is not a bad idea if you think about it. I mean, if they're making it easy for disassemble, then it would be easier for us to do upgrades on it too. So
There was the MWC 2025 in Barcelona. The MWC basically is the Mobile World Congress of all these beautiful tech. So basically, I put here is a brand new look of the Samsung Android XR headset and the Galaxy S25 Edge.
they still going in this market?
They're still going in the market. They're going in there, which basically is the Project Wuhan. If I'm pronouncing it correctly here. Headset look pretty cool. Headset should be around $2,000 to $3,000, which is better than the beautiful Apple version Pro.
Who's gonna buy this stuff, bro?
People who has that's willing to into gadgets. Bro. If I was in it the way I was before with phones, I probably would get it.
Yeah.
But again, I've been seeing stuff here that people has been upgrading these headsets, and the next year or two, they're coming out with the newer version.
Yeah.
Like the Apple wants to go ahead and bring the foldable phone.
They're bringing out the foldable phone.
They are bringing it. There's been a lot of leaks going on about it. Yeah, so the foldable phone looks like it's going to be something that everybody's been looking for with a 7-inch screen, 5.5 inches external screen, going on there with a beautiful news of Yunks, if I'm pronouncing that right, 112. I'm not too sure, which is the Korean technology. One and only CEO of Apple says he cares nothing less than building a breakout AR glasses before Meta. Newsflash, it's already out.
Facts, right?
So you guys, we had this conversation, I think it was last podcast, how Apple's staying behind. I know you was talking about the subject about that. It seems like they're way behind, and they are eager, extremely eager to get something out quickly.
Yeah.
Meta's stepping up their game. As you can see there in that little icon there, that is going to be the new Meta. How you call it? It's called the Orion AR glasses that they're already trying to bring out. And I guess somebody has leaked it to Apple, and Apple said, we want that.
Apple said, thank you so much.
Apple's being sued for $5 million for not recovering their data after the iPhone theft.
What?
My man in the Minnesota is basically suing Apple for falling, not doing enough for iPhone stolen, demanding access to 2 terabytes of data and at least $5 million in damages. My guy said, listen, if my man Michael Matthews in Minnesota is suing, which I'm sorry I didn't say his name earlier, but he said, listen, you guys hurt me. You guys hurt my account. You guys hurt my credit. I need my money. That's basically what's going on here. It is a lot. It is very, very weird that people is suing Apple, but my man is taking the shot as we speak.
Was he hacked or something or what?
So it sounds like he lost his phone. He tried to recover it, and the recovery didn't work.
Correct.
And he has 2 terabytes worth of data out there. And he's like, yo, I put my trust in you all to keep my stuff safe, and I can't even restore it. You're going to have to write me a check.
So basically what happens is of course, Apple doesn't have the keys to interrupt and recover your data. Only your account recovery methods can be used in the data backup if you have access only. Meta has been stepping up their game. Meta said we have collabed with our famous Oakley glasses. Oakley glasses are up and running now. If I just send the picture up, and if you guys not see it, it is up there. If you can see what the Oakley glasses are, they're nice. Everybody has their own style. I don't like it. I like the Ray-Bans, but it's
$399.
These smart glasses?
Yeah, these
smart glasses.
They look nice, bro. I mean, they look fashionable. I don't know if I'll be wearing them every day.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Like if I'm going out, maybe they could be rock, but they look a little sporty too.
Little sporty glasses out there. They came out July 11th for $499, just the one that I showed you guys right now. But they're starting at $399 depending on what you have. Right now, they are out in other major countries like U.S., Canada, Ireland, France, Italy, Spain, etc., etc., etc. And like 22 years, Skype, is going down. They're shutting it down.
They're shutting Skype down?
Yep. After 22 years. So Skype was basically since 2023 by a guy of Nicholas Zenstrom and Janus Frizz basically started this service for offering phone calls and over the internet. And I think was 2009. 2005. I apologize. eBay bought them out for $2.6 billion. And then sold the controlling for groups, for investors, and then sold it again in 2009.
Wow.
And 2009, what happened was bought by that beautiful Microsoft. And Microsoft, spent roughly 4 million users in the early 2000s to 36 million in 2023. But Microsoft says you guys can automatically migrate the chat and start using Teams now.
Yes, they do have Microsoft Teams.
Just a skydiver, my next subject, did some skydiving like we did back in the days from 10,000 feet. He dropped his phone.
He dropped his phone?
He dropped his phone from skydiving. He forgot to zip it up, drops it. Funniest thing about it, he put his Apple tracer or location GPS. He found it.
Wow.
He actually found the
He found the phone. Guess how the phone looked?
How?
Intact.
Intact?
What?
No issues.
What? It's
Nothing.
soft landing.
Soft landing. As you can see it there on the screen, it one landed on grass.
Yeah.
I feel that is a lie.
Yeah. Had to have
But maybe it was the case. So I want to shout out to whoever made that case.
For sure.
I don't know if it's an Autobox.
Oh, yeah. You remember those things? Those things
those
are freaking like
indestructible
indestructible, right?
rugged.
But I guarantee you, if it landed on concrete, that phone would have been done.
Yeah, it would have been done.
After 30 years, AOL said it's done.
AOL is shutting down?
AOL is shutting down the internet service after 30 years.
Wow.
So,
Arlie is crushed.
Yes, I am.
you crushed?
Yeah, AOL. That was like one of my first ways of getting connected to the internet was through AOL. I don't know if y'all remember back in the days they used to send CDs to the house. You remember that?
Yeah.
But a free CD, and then you get you install the application, and then it'll help you connect to the modem, or you use it as a way to connect to the modem. AOL was the way that I got online.
Have you guys seen this humongous issue that's going on with the humanoid robot lashes out while doing some safety rebooting?
What?
So I just put that there on Discord. Not too sure if you guys see it or not.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened, they were doing some type of connectivity / upgrades on the humanoid robot, and it decided to do its own type of kickboxing / it was dangerous from what they're saying. There's a little video. If you scroll down to the bottom there, you can see here, it goes viral. The lady on the background was AKA Shook.
Wow.
How this beautiful humanoid robot lost control. So something to take a look at into there. Why?
So what do y'all think about that? Like, so it's basically they have a robot that they quote unquote plug AI into it. They're doing some testing, and then that thing flips out.
Yeah.
I am definitely worried about like if you think about a software, as a software engineer, you always know there's going to be bugs, there's going to be issues,
Definitely.
There's going to be times where things don't work as expected. But when it becomes like a humanoid that can karate chop you and almost like cut you in half, I don't know how do we stay safe? How do we
Well,
be
that's
safe?
the thing that everybody was worried about. Imagine having a humanoid that's going crazy. You don't know how to turn it off. Don't know how to do anything about that.
Yeah.
That's all AI for you guys. The first flying car built in the United States has been produced and being done in Silicon Valley airports.
Wow.
If you guys don't know, now you know. It's been going on for a while, but it's finally up and running. So this car, beautiful flying car, will be a 100% electric and a driving range of 200 miles and a flying range of 110 miles, which is going to be a Model A. This Kawasaki is a well-known bike.
Yeah, motorcycle.
Motorcycle, they do four-wheelers, they do all that, but Kawasaki has launched at the expo in Osaka. Revealed a new four-legged vehicle.
What?
Looks like for a bike, it will be leased from what they're saying in 2050. It is something that you're able to ride like a motorcycle. I'm not too sure how you're going to hold on to it from what I'm seeing here in the picture. Very different, very unique, electric, four-legged.
Yeah.
Looks like an animal. I don't know if it's like a...
I don't know. It looks like you're going the back of a lion or something.
It's weird for me. It's you can do night time rides. You can have the navigation help you do beautiful adventures. Go up, climb, gravity levels. It looks like a dog, personally to me. His leg, his mobility, and maintains balance and stability. Each leg in front, both made from slip-resistant rubber.
Interesting.
You're able to, illuminate far and see, your whatever. I don't know. I'm confused.
I'm confused too, the way that it looks.
AWS.
Yeah.
Humongous
Humongous.
power outage.
Yes.
That has been finally resolved. So long story short here, AWS had a big, humongous power outage starting at 3 a.m. Eastern time zone on October 20th, which was yesterday.
Yeah.
Only in the East Coast for Region 1. As right now, from all bases, it was a long, long day for everybody who had their beautiful Amazon, Snapchat, DoorDash, Ring, Fortnite, et cetera, et cetera. I don't want to name all of them here. But it's resolved now.
Yeah.
It took them until 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to get it up and running. So we got a new thing going on here, Core / AKA the one and only Dakota, which is a toilet health tracker. Bathroom,
What
which
is this?
breaking internet. So the Dakota, so this is a Dakota. Let me shout out to these people here.
Sounds like my type of jam.
Dakota is a new toilet camera, provides health insight based on your bathroom breaks.
Wow.
Now the only reason I am talking about this because it raises a lot of questions for me. Which is a camera that they have that is pointing down to measure your bowel / your defecation as far as using the bathroom.
Yeah.
Now, this is an optical sensor that basically to monitor waste patterns, hydration levels, and possible signs of illness. All right. They also have the health app, of course, depending on the health app that you use. It goes from I was reading here, $70 to $130 a year. Mm-hmm. All right. The camera focus downwards to help out for people who has, for privacy issues, and is monitored by fingerprint. So if everybody cannot use it, it will have to be fingerprinted just to able to use it. Offered basically lets you know inside patterns and personal insights instead of you going to the doctor for doing lab tests. So it's really cool. For callers, basically the Dakota system to help out, for all the people who's having issues with their stomach.
Yeah.
It is $600. Nothing wrong with it. I like it. I don't like that there's a camera involved. I think it's just maybe they need to do something with just sensors.
Yeah.
But I just put it on there on Discord for you guys to see what it looks like. Amazon Zoom. Zoox is offering free rides for robo-taxi in San Francisco.
Oh,
so Waymo has a competition going on. I'll send the picture in.
I seen
the
these.
Beautiful Discord.
Yeah,
looks very boxy.
Yeah,
you remember that car X Cube or
yeah,
just almost exactly like it. Amazon owns Zoox is offering free robo-taxi rides to members in public in San Francisco for the first time. They also have a program that allows riders who download the app. If you guys want to go ahead and download the app, of course, you have to be on the waiting list. But if you want to get in for free and provide a good feedback, they're promoting that also.
I think my family members are catching up on to me. So, hey, Dad, I'm getting these emails and stuff. I never signed up for this stuff. I've given a similar nugget before. Like, I've used all of my family members' emails addresses for certain apps, and it's gotten to the point where they caught on now. So I have a utility to recommend, and I'm not using my family members' email addresses anymore. There's a 10-minute email address website. So if you're in situations like myself, you're tired of using people's emails addresses, this is a 10-minute email address that, makes an email address for you that will dispose in 10 minutes. So sometimes you don't want to give out your personal email or your family members' email addresses like I've been doing. Utilize this site. It will give you an email address. You just copy the clipboard. You need another email, just click on reset, and you'll get a new email address that self-destructs in 10 minutes.
I think I've seen you post something about this before.
I posted a different one.
This is a different one.
Yeah. Have you been pawned?
Have you been pawned?
Yeah. So basically, it was invented by this security expert called Troy Hunt. So it's pretty cool. Basically, Bobby, do me an example. I'm going to
put my email address
in there. Go ahead. You can put your email in there. So it will show you if your email address or password has been compromised. So what you want is the site to say green that you have not been pawned. But if it does do a red and it shows that you've been pawned, that's very bad, Bobby D. So basically what the site does is it shows if your email...
Ooh,
that's
mine
very
is
bad.
red.
So Bobby D's is red, and what it does is it shows you the different sites that your password has been compromised, and you definitely should strongly recommend
In
changing.
2016, LinkedIn. 2012, Dropbox.
Oof. Yeah.
Hold on, this has been pawned since 2016. You haven't done nothing yet. Though?
No, but I mean,
Don't
hey,
feel bad.
I mean,
Mine's is as well. The only one that has not been pawned is my Tech Hustle email, obviously, because you know that was clean because I checked that this morning. But yeah, don't feel bad. My personal email has been pawned as well, and that is as many sites as Bobby D.
Yeah,
I only had
like
3, so this is very alarming.
That we
Bobby
know
D.
of.
Wow.
Yes,
Park Mobile looks like it had a vulnerability.
That's very, very
Park
alarming.
Mobile suffered from a data breach which exposed 21 million customers' personal data.
That's very bad. You better get some of this stuff checked out here, Bobby
Yeah.
D. So, but yeah, if you don't have an Apple phone or whatever, I don't know if Samsung does this, but just a cool site to let you know if your password or email address has been compromised, and you should strongly go and change.
Well,
those
I would say
passwords.
not that it's compromised, but that that it's been included in a leak, so that people have your email address and potentially your password.
So you should update it.
Yeah, you should definitely update it.
Yeah. Notebook LM. It's from Google. Really, really cool too. I was trying to tell my son about it too. So it's another note type taking tool, but it's a little bit different. So what it does is like it takes all of your notes, like however you have your notes, if you've got them written down, if you got them electronically, or you know, you just upload all of your notes, whether it's a text, whether it's a PDF or a Word document. You can even upload websites in here and audio files, and what it does is the AI composes it and it just like kind of transcribes your notes for you. It's pretty cool. It can make like a study guide for you. It could make a cheat sheet for you. Like I was trying to tell my son, you know, because he's really bad at taking notes. I'm like, hey, check this tool out, write your notes on, and this thing can make like a study guide, a cheat sheet. It's pretty cool. And then the really, really best feature that I like about it is you could take all of your notes, so you could put any type of text on here and you can convert it to an audio. There's an app. This thing's been out for multiple years. They have a website as well. It's called runp.com.
Runp.com.
Runp.com. I just dropped it into the chat here. And what it does is it's fantastic. I went to the movies this weekend. I'll tell you the movie that I watched. I'll let you know if I recommend it or not. But this app, what it does is it gives you certain times that you can go to the bathroom on scenes of a movie and you're not going to miss much. So if you're preparing to go watch a movie and you need to go use the bathroom, you put the movie into this app and it tells you, hey, on this certain time, you can go to the bathroom and you're not going to miss a lot. I'm not exaggerating. This is fantastic if you're a big movie person like I am. If you're not, whatever, but I personally hate it when I have to get up and go to the bathroom and ask my son, did I miss anything good? And if something was good and I missed it, and he's like, oh, you didn't miss it, and then I got to go back. But yeah, I think this is a very important app, one of the most important that's been created in the history of mankind. What should I read next for you avid readers like D Hustle and Bobby D? You go to this site and you basically what you do is you can type in a book that you read, or you could put in the author and it will give you suggestions on what your next read is. It is called How Secure Is My Password? Ooh. So if you drop in this utility here, like D Hustle was saying, I'm going to go ahead and type in a password called 123456. And if you launch this site, it will tell you how quickly a computer can crack your password. I put in 123456 and it says your password would be cracked instantly.
Wow.
For example, if I put in my password that I use every day on multiple sites and stuff like that.
All right, just don't say it out loud, right?
Of course.
Just tell me which one it is.
Yeah, just to see how secure it is. According to how secure my password is, it says a computer would take 15 billion years to crack my password.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious, how long would it take to
All right, let me see my
password?
longest password that I have that I used to use. It says 2.2 trillion years. It would take a computer 2 trillion years to crack your password.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And this one says 400 years to crack my password.
400 years? Okay.
I kind of find that a lie.
I'm going to drop a gem in here for the folks like D Hustle in here. It's kind of a weird website. I can't even pronounce this on what the hell it is.
How do you pronounce it?
tme.com. Tell me. I have no idea. But
so www.tii.me, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I guess. So you bring this site up. I think it's interesting. So, for example, bring this site up. There's a show that I'm also going to recommend on Apple TV. Shout out to Apple TV. They're just killing it. So I just watched this show over several weeks. It's called Smoke. So if you bring up this website and they have a search bar and you type in a show. So, for example, if I type in Smoke, which is an Apple TV show that just came out a month or two ago, and you do a search, it will tell you how long it will take you to binge watch the show. The show's only one season, and it tells me that it will take me 7 hours and 48 minutes to binge Smoke. And this is a double whammy. If you are interested in watching a great show, Smoke on Apple TV. I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Alternative 2, if you want to launch it, and then
funny.
I'll explain what it is. So we're always looking for alternatives in software and stuff like that. If you launch this site, you can, for example, I'm in it right now. I'm going to type in Adobe. And if Adobe is very expensive. If you don't know,
Yeah,
Adobe
it is.
Photoshop, Adobe Acrobat is very expensive. I'm going to type in Adobe and it's going to come up with Adobe Photoshop. And what this site does, it gives you alternative different softwares that you can use in apps and stuff like that.
GIMP.
And GIMP, I think I've talked about this on our show before. I recommended it.
Yep.
GIMP is an open source software for doing photo editing and Photoshop and stuff like that. So alternative 2, you can browse directly on the site. You can search for different alternatives. It's pretty cool. The only negative is you can't download the software directly from the site. You have to go to the manufacturer's site directly.
Yeah.
But there's this site called Missing Money. I'm sure you guys have heard of
Missing
it.
Money.
Every state in the United States has this if you are missing money. So what it does is you can go on here, launch on the site. I'm going to go on here and you can type in your last name or your business name. For example, I'm going to type in my last name, Similian, and I'm going to put in my first name, Raymond. So you do a search. You guys can try it out as well if you want, the audience or whatever. And what it does is it does a query. You can narrow it down to the states, or you can just leave the query for states open, and it's going to do a query amongst everywhere, and it's going to see if you got any open money left. Basically what this does is checks to see if you got like an FP&L deposit that you didn't claim, or a phone deposit, or even life insurance claims, whatever the case is, a deposit or nothing like that. And it's going to come up. And I have a little claim button right here. It says, whoa, Raymond, you got some unclaimed money. So you can kind of go into it, find your name. It might have an info button or it might have a claim button. But yeah, there's probably a lot of money you're missing on the table, guys. I knew someone that used this, and they had collected up to $3,000.
Wow.
Those are idiots
missing
right
money.
now, because
So-
I ain't never missing no money. That's for you guys.
Stool analyzer. Wow. So this is, if you are all interested in taking about your health, check out this site. I just dropped it in here.
I ain't checking nothing.
Your stool is very important, guys, and it tells a lot about your health. So if you bring up this website here, guys, I'm on it here right now. It's pretty cool. You can do an analyze. You can analyze your stool. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to do an analysis on my stool. And it gives you different options. Like, okay, pick the shape, Raymond. There's a separate hard lumps. Is it sausage shaped?
I wonder about
So
you now.
I'm going to
Nah, I
just
got
go
problems
ahead.
with you.
I'm going to pick a sausage.
Oh,
So when it
shit,
just
wow.
goes down the list, guys, and it asks you, hey, what color is your stool? And it's got different colors. So I'm going to just go ahead and pick a random color here. I'm going to pick light, medium to
I'm
brown.
waiting for the results here. Come
So
on
it
now.
goes to 5 categories, and you just go to the categories. So now it's asking me what the shape is. Are you doing this with me, Bobby D?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
So
listening.
it's asking me here, is it too small? Is it ideal? Too large? So I'm going to just go here, and I'm going to
Pause.
pick too small.
Hey, he didn't say
So-
pause none of it, so leave him alone.
So I'm going through the
I'm helping him out.
category
Don't help
here.
him out.
It's got more. It's got, hey, what the frequency is. Is it 4 or 5? Is it
Oh,
3 to 4 a
shit.
day? Is it once every 2
Frequency
days?
now?
Wow.
So I'm going to pick every few days. So what it does here is it gives me another category, select the behavior. Is it floating? Is it sinking?
Wow.
Is it rapidly sinking? I'm going to pick rapidly sinking. And then what it does is it gives
How do you
you
know
an
if it's rapidly
analysis.
sinking?
And it tells me that I'm a 45%. I need to get checked out and I need to go see the doctor.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool.
Shout
Gives
out
you
to
different
shout
categories.
out to Kohler for using the toilet here. I don't know what he's doing.
Gives you different categories. You just go through it and it gives you an analysis on, say, hey, you're either healthy or not healthy. So,
All
like
right,
I said,
we have two different products that we brought to the table. One being a techie product where I don't even have to look. It takes care of all of that. And now you bring into the table a product where I actually have to analyze it. And
I figured D Hustle opened up the avenue with that category.
And I closed the avenue.
I always wanted to talk about this, but I steered from it.
Talk to your friends about that. Not me, but somebody else.
So,
that's funny.
But yeah, stoolanalyzer.com.
Crazy.
Your health is very important, guys. Especially
it is very important.
Your stool tells a lot if you're healthy or not. So if you're interested, check it out. Stoolanalyzer.com. ClassCentral.com.
All right.
Basically, if you're trying to, level up your game with, learning a new skill or some set like that. What I like about this site is, like I said, I've talked about these a million times on the pod. What's cool about this one is obviously there's courses on thousands of universities, etc. But you ever go on LinkedIn on someone's page and they're like, hey, I just learned this new Microsoft thing or this new AI, and they put the badge on. Yeah. What I like about this site is you can look up a lot of free courses and you get the certificate.
Shout out to the real white guy. Who? Mac McClung for the Snap Dunk Contest.
I got
G player.
I got a beef with this.
What's that?
I would love to hear this. Hold on. Let me get right.
Get comfortable, bro.
I got a beef with this. That obviously, the All-Star festivities have been going downhill. Mm-hmm. It is very embarrassing that a white guy won this 3 years in a row on Black History Month. With that, it's just
Black people's not standing up.
This is like a disgrace. Like the dunking contest used to be like the gem. It used to be like the highlight. This thing is like a joke now, and nothing offense to this guy. They have to go get someone.
A lot of offense.
He's not even an NBA starter. He's from the G League, and he's a white guy, and it's on Black History Month. He wins the dunk contest.
Let me ask you a question.
This is a disgrace.
Why nobody else can match his ability?
They don't want to do it.
Why nobody else is able to dunk the way he's dunking?
I give him mad props.
Why all the All-Stars, the real dunkers, are not in the All-Star game?
It's a disgrace.
That's the real question.
It's a disgrace.
That's the question.
Thank you fucking LeBron for that shit.
Yeah.
You can't blame LeBron for that.
Get the fuck out.
He's number one. Who else would you not blame?
I'm not going to fucking dunk.
There's a lot of people that don't dunk, though.
And because he did it, guess who else is fucking following along?
Oh, come on, guys. That's unfair. You're saying like no one's getting in the dunk contest because of LeBron?
Yes.
He sets the precedence. If he's the number one player.
Is he a leader?
He sets the precedence.
Isn't that your leader?
What about Giannis? What about like all the other people
Giannis has been hurt.
All right,
They don't have to. They don't have to.
They don't have to?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. What about John Morant? None of these guys want to do it. Like, come on.
It's an all-star game. It's supposed to be the best of the best.
Okay.
The best of the best are sitting out for one of the best marks in terms of the dunk contest. Okay. Ever since I started to hear that the superstars are not in the dunk contest, I stopped watching that shit.
Of course.
100%.
Because of LeBron.
He set precedent.
Okay. No, it hasn't been. The last time it was good was probably Dwight Howard, maybe?
Oh, hell no.
Well, okay, a little bit after that. I don't know. So, no, you can't put that on LeBron.
What do you mean? If he's like the number one player and he's not showing up, what do you think the number two player is going to do?
20 years now. There's been like other people who's gone in the dunk contest.
Let me ask you a question.
But he's never
what is
done it
LeBron
before.
so afraid of in the dunk contest? Doesn't he slam with authority?
Okay, what about the other stars that don't?
We're going to get there. Don't worry about it. I want LeBron. This is who I want is LeBron.
He's been wanting LeBron since day one.
Yeah, shout out to LeBron, one of the last players that came out from not going to college, high school, straight to the pros, coming in. Shout out to that. After that, let me ask you a question, LeBron. What are you afraid of in the dunk contest?
He's too old now. So.
Fuck that. No, let's talk about early days.
Yeah, he should have gotten to it when he first came in, but...
Facts.
What
were you afraid of? That people's not going to like your fucking dunk? It's okay.
Yeah,
It is okay. Come back next year.
Come on.
Blake Griffin didn't fucking win, but he came back again.
Yeah.
Zach LaVine didn't fucking do it one time and came back again and didn't and lost. This is life, bro. Yeah. So you telling me... You go to a dunk contest and you lose, you afraid what your reputation is going to be? It's all about reputation, bro. Let's be realistic here. You're scared to be in a fucking dunk contest, or you don't have the fucking moves.
Ooh, damn! You calling them out?
So
LeBron.
Your
doesn't have the
ability
moves.
is great. Your vertical is great,
Like I see his head almost hit the top of the thing when he dunks.
but you don't got skills to make a dunk contest. Nate Robinson fucking did a dunk contest, and that nigga is a nobody.
okay.
A nobody. And you telling me LeBron can't fucking do that? Come on, man. That's a lot of. I don't respect a guy like that, man. Jordan did it.
You got to single out
Jordan
every
definitely
star
did.
that's never done it. You just can't single out.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go
Okay.
to all these other stars. Anthony Edwards. I'm very disappointed that he did not get nominated
for the All Stars.
for the All Stars in the beginning. John Moran, where the fuck you at? So you see Mac McCollum all of a sudden now, and now you want to tweet, I think I'm gonna have to join next year, or is that just fucking for hype?
He's been holding this on his chest for a minute.
He has,
kid.
yeah. How would you fix the dunk contest if you were the NBA commissioner?
If I was that dunk contest, first of all, number one, it's all about if you want to play or not. Okay? If everybody has, perfect example, if everybody, you know how you have to be nominated, yada, yada, yada. If you're nominated and you be like, okay, I'm giving you have to be in the dunk contest. Okay, I would, if everybody wants to see you, yes, you have the opportunity to do it. But I would suspend you, bro.
If you didn't participate.
If you didn't participate.
Okay.
Like, first of all, number one, a lot of kids
Oh, yeah.
are in this freaking arena to watch who they want to be,
The best
how
of the
they
best.
idolize.
Yep.
This is who I want to be when I grow up. For you not to show up on a dunk contest because they nominated you, so you care about yourself? There's been a lot of shit going on about LeBron. The truth is coming out. He's been a couple liars.
Stephen A's playing dirty.
Hey, shout out to
Saying
my
he
man.
didn't go to Kobe's funeral.
Yes.
And he didn't go to D Wade's ceremony.
Yes.
I'm like, damn, Stephen A's going
Is
dirty.
he a friend?
Yeah, Stephen A's going dirty.
Is he a friend?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We don't know if this is true or not.
What do you
Stephen
mean
A-
you don't know if it's true?
We don't know. Come on, man. There's no way he didn't go to Kobe's funeral.
If somebody's calling it out,
That's crazy.
they
Like,
were
I
there.
mean-
They didn't see him.
I mean, I don't know. But yeah,
You
if
can't
that's
miss him.
true, then yeah, I don't know.
He's like 7'10". You can't miss
Yeah,
him.
I don't know. So we'll see. So, but yeah, no, they're both playing dirty. So, but yeah. So,
I understand maybe he's talking shit, but maybe not. But
Yeah.
nobody else has not said anything else about it.
that's true. Yeah, I haven't heard anyone step up and say, "Hey, LeBron was there at the funeral,"
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So yeah, this is
Maybe it's
getting
true.
ugly. So yeah,
I feel it's true.
I think that LeBron has no shot because this is Stephen A. is like the GOAT of media. He can keep doing this. LeBron
Yes.
has like one more year. So like
done.
LeBron, fall back. Like you're gonna lose this.
Yeah.
Wow,
Another
so
Drake.
you telling LeBron to fall back?
This
He's a
guy
Drake.
is like, I'm just saying, Stephen A. is on TV. He's gotten the podcast. Like
Wow.
he's gonna like
And he's running out of games. The
yes.
season's almost done.
That's what I'm saying. LeBron has maybe one more year. Like you're gonna lose this. So, but yeah, that's just my take.
I do
Just-
believe that he did not go to Dwayne Wade's Memorial Hall of Fame
inducting.
inducting, which was really sad because if it wasn't for Dwayne Wade, he would have not gotten a chip.
Yeah, that's crazy if that's true. So
So
I don't know why we're just not hearing about it. So
I mean, they boys, so they kind of brushed it on the rug,
Yeah,
but it definitely
that's,
would have me feeling some type
It
of
is
way.
what it
that's,
is.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
We're taking shots.
Yeah,
I think this is the real deal.
yeah.
I mean, but
This is your king.
but I will
Look,
say,
get us to number 3 or number 2. That's all I care about. I'm
What?
feeling good right now. with
3 or
the-
number 2. That's what he
Yes,
says.
we got
in the
7
West.
games left. If they can win 5
Uh-huh.
and we get up to number 3, that's all I care about. So
But that's also the other
Why?
teams are doing.
we would
terrible.
avoid Denver and OKC until like the championship.
You ain't gonna get out of the
Okay.
first round.
We can. Oh, come on. That's crazy. All right, we're playing really good right now, D. Come on. That's.
Without LeBron?
What do you mean without LeBron? LeBron's going to get his offensive mojo back. He's
When?
getting.
He only
back.
got 7 games,
Okay, he's got 7 games to get back. Like,
but he has to win 5 of those 7.
we got to win 5 of the 7 to get to number 3. And then that's all I care about. We just need to get to number 3. We can beat anybody in 1 game. 7 games, I don't know about. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I'm gonna let you know right now. There's no way that you guys are gonna beat Denver.
If we get to the championship,
If you get to number 3, let me help you out. Number 1 is going to play number 6, which is going to be right. If you look at it right here, is going to be Golden State. All right.
Okay.
Houston is going to play Memphis.
Houston's overrated. Do you know they're not that good? We just beat them last night, and I slept good. That was a great win last night. I slept good.
You slept good?
Yes. They're not. They're good on. I mean, yeah. Okay.
Battle of the GOATs. Stat for stat. LeBron versus MJ.
Jordan was playing with plumbers. Those guys were like, come on.
He was playing with who?
Plumbers.
What does that mean?
They're not athletic. What?
So hold on. During Jordan's era, he was playing plumbers, which means that the players that they played against were not athletic.
Yes. He's not playing Steph Curry. He's not playing Kevin Durant. He's not playing, come on. Look, come
Those
on.
are people who just came out now. First of all, you had shooters like Larry Johnson. You have passers like Magic Johnson. You have all these other great players, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain.
Those
scoring.
guys can't shoot from the paint.
The reason I don't like LeBron as much is because, number 1, he says he wants to be like MJ. He said he look up to MJ. He says he wants his number 23. Then he changes because he wants to have the respect for 23. Then he changes to his number 6. Then he goes back, you know what? I want to be like MJ so bad. Let me go back to number 23. Then he wants to do things like MJ does. But then when the ball is not the right time, the right shot, instead of taking the shot, he passes it. At the end of the day, you can't compare yourself and want to be somebody and be feared like somebody. But when the time comes to become the player, you back down. Don't say you want to become a fierce player, take the shit, be a phenomenal player, do all that. And when the time is all that, you fucking don't take accountability. You point the other direction. Don't do that. At the end of the day, if I want to be somebody, I have to emulate you. You know, when you working, everybody here is in IT field. When you start, who do you want to emulate? Computer, credentials. You say Bobby D or Raymond. That means you have to be the same status, the same qualified or whatever. If not, you're done. You don't say that you are. I'd rather you say, you know what, I tried my best. I couldn't live up to his potential. And let me step back and let me do my own destiny. But no, you want to continue. You want to say, I'm still here. I still am. And you're still chasing stats. But instead of saying, it's just basketball. What? No, it's totally two different mentality. I'm out there to destroy you.
Wow.
I'm not here to be in your team. I don't want to play with Steph Curry. I want to go against Steph Curry. I want to dominate him. I want to put him in his misery. I want his kids to say, I'm the best basketball player. I'm not going to be saying I'm the GOAT. That's another thing. I don't say I'm a GOAT. None of the best players has ever said that they're the GOAT. The only one who ever done that was LeBron. And that's why you're getting a lot of heat on your ass. But you don't take accountability. You point the fingers.